Welcome to SoulScripture, where the impossible meets the inevitable, and where today, the 25th of June, 2025, becomes more than a date. It is a threshold. Chosen one. Listen, with your spirit wide open, because this moment is not a rerun, not a rehearsal. It is the dawn of your sacred shift. A divine appointment written long before your doubts, fears, or even your wildest prayers. Right now, the heavens are calling your name in a frequency only your soul can truly hear. You did not stumble onto this message by chance. Something in you ancient, wise, and ready pulled you here. Because today, everything changes. There are moments that separate the mundane from the miraculous. This is one of those moments. As you hear these words, to feel the electric pulse in the air, the undeniable sense that today carries a weight the world can't see, but your spirit can no longer ignore. The old energy that once clung to you, the confusion, the delay, the longing for a sickness dissolving. In its place rises a new vibration, an anticipation, a sacred stirring. The 25th of June is not just another sunrise. It is the first light after your long night. The timeline of your life, with all its detours and delays, is aligning with something supernatural right now. Pause and breathe deeply. Chosen one. Can you sense it? The atmosphere around you is charged, not with chaos, but with orchestration. Every obstacle you endured, every unanswered prayer, every season of waiting, these have all prepared you for the sacred invitation of this day. The universe isn't asking for your permission, it's presenting you with a door. That door is open now. And on the other side lies the version of you that heaven has guarded for this very hour. You do not need to ask, am I ready? The real question is, am I willing? Will you step forward, knowing that your readiness is written in the scars you carry and the faith you've fiercely protected? Today is not about restarting what failed. It's about rising higher than you ever dared to imagine. There is no going back. Every moment before today looks like preparation. Every moment after today will feel like acceleration. This isn't theory, it's activation. Let every word of this message be an announcement to your destiny. You are available. You are present. You are chosen for what heaven is releasing now. If your heart is pounding, if you feel chills in your body, that's not anxiety. That's the ancient signal of spiritual alignment. Write your name, your wishes, or simply the number 777 in the comments below. Not as a ritual, but as a proclamation that you are claiming your new beginning in full view of the universe. Something sacred happens when you declare your arrival out loud. The shift accelerates, the doors swing wider, and the angels assigned to your journey get their marching orders. Stay present, because what is coming next is not just information, it is impartation. The message ahead was crafted for you, to activate what's been dormant and unlock what has been promised since before you were born. Chosen one. The spiritual clock has struck. The 25th of June is no accident. It is a summons. Do not let it pass you by as just another day. This is your sacred shift. This is your moment. Now, let's step through the doorway together. There are some scars only the chosen truly understand. The world may look at your journey and see only the surfacey disappointments, betrayals, delays, but heaven sees the deeper truth. Every scar is a strategy, every wound a source of sacred wisdom. On this day, June Sankt. Your endurance is being translated into power. Chosen one. You did not simply survive what was meant to break you. You alchemized your pain into purpose. The universe does not call the untested. It calls those whose very bones remember the long nights, the silent tears, and the hidden wars fought when no one was watching. Today, you receive the crown forged in those fires. Think of the phoenix, that mythical bird that must burn to ashes before it can soar. Like the phoenix, your lowest points were not signs of defeat, but the divine mechanics of rebirth. Every night you questioned if dawn would come. Every moment you resisted the urge to give up. These were not wasted. They built the spiritual muscle required to carry what's about to be placed in your hands. Today is not for the unprepared. Today is for those who have been prepared in private, those who learned to pray in their prison, those who discovered their worthwhile. The world overlooked them. Your endurance has not been for nothing. The universe was not punishing you, it was preparing you. Imagine Joseph, cast into the pit and later imprisoned. His destiny delayed, but never denied. Each hardship was setting the stage for his elevation. You, too, have been held back not by misfortune, but by divine protection, so that your breakthrough would be undeniable and your testimony irrefutable. Every no you received was a heavenly, not yet. Every closed door preserved your energy for the doors about to open wide today. Let yourself feel the weight of that truth. Today, those old identities, the not enoughs, the too lates, the never will be's are breaking off you. You no longer carry wounds, you carry weapons. The very things that shamed you now become the reason you are unstoppable. Pain is being converted to purpose. Setbacks are turning into strategies. You are now positioned to move with a confidence that only the battle-tested possess. This isn't a self-help slogan. It is a spiritual reality, written in the language of your scars and the melody of your survival. The 25th of June is not here to offer apologies for your past, but to hand you the crown of your perseverance. The delay was not denial. The struggle was not punishment. Everything that happened to you has become a key for what is about to open up for you. As you look in the mirror today, see the royalty shining through your eyes, the one who did not break, the one who grew stronger in silence, the one who now wears a crown invisible to the world but undeniable in the spirit. Chosen one, embrace every part of your story. Today, the universe recognizes not just your survival, but your transformation. This is how your endurance becomes your power. This is how your scars become your crown. Step forward, knowing that everything you've endured was training for the acceleration that begins now. You know it already, don't you? That holy restlessness, that whisper inside that tells you today is different. The 25th of June isn't just a spot on the calendar. It's the day the divine signals become too clear, too loud, too urgent to ignore. For so long, you've asked for signs, pleading for clarity, searching the ordinary for something extraordinary. Today, the signals are not just present, they are relentless. The universe is orchestrating moments, aligning conversations, and sending synchronicities with a precision that cannot be chalked up to chance. Chosen one, you must not overlook them. Missing these signs could mean forfeiting the breakthrough you have prayed for in secret. Notice what's happening around you now. Suddenly, words spoken by others seem to answer the questions you never asked aloud. Doors you once thought were sealed shut begin to creak open, and where there were once only dead ends, you see the faintest hint of a new path. Even your own intuition is dialed, Up dreams are more vivid. Gut feelings are sharper. And there's a magnetic pull drawing you into unfamiliar territory. These are not coincidences. They are divine breadcrumbs, leading you into your next chapter. The sacred is speaking, and the only question left is, will you listen? This is the day when your spiritual senses sharpen beyond logic. Your soul, which once waited for permission, now receives its marching orders directly from the source. It is as if heaven itself is shouting, "Move now." Chosen one, ignore the voice of doubt, the static of fear, and the noise of the crowd. Instead, tune in to the frequency of destiny. The signals are tailored for you, distinct, unmistakable, and urgent. Some people will dismiss what you see as mere coincidence. But you know better. Your journey has primed you to recognize the sacred beneath the surface of daily life. Let's get practical. When you sense hesitation, treat it as a prompt to pause and tune in, not as a warning to step back. When a door cracks open, push gently. Don't wait for someone else to walk through it first. When the right words find you, claim them. When someone unexpectedly leaves your life, trust that space is being made for new connections to blossom. There is a current in the air today that only the spiritually awake can ride. You are being moved, not by accident, but by design. Remember, throughout history, the chosen have always received their call in unexpected ways. Moses heard his at a burning bush. Esther's came through an urgent plea. Paul's through a sudden, blinding revelation. Yours may arrive through a conversation, a sudden opportunity, an inner knowing that cannot be explained. The important thing is this: the signs are not passive. They are invitations. You cannot afford to be passive either. Respond with action. Respond with faith. The divine does not waste words. Every sign is an assignment, and every assignment leads to the next level of your purpose. Today, make a sacred promise. You will not ignore the signals. You will not talk yourself out of what your spirit knows is real. When the divine whispers, you will answer, "Here I am." This is the day where missing the call is not an option, because everything you have prayed for, everything you have survived, is gathering now just beneath the surface, waiting for you to respond. There comes a day when the identity the world tried to impose on you finally cracks and falls away. And that day is today, the 25th of June. 2025. Chosen one. Your true self has always been waiting just beneath the surface, like a seed quietly gathering power for the moment it must break through. For years, you've carried the weight of old labels, worn masks for comfort, and played roles to keep the peace. You've been told to shrink, to quiet your brilliance, to suppress your voice and dreams so that others could remain comfortable. But now, in the energy of this sacred shift, all of that is dissolving. Your destiny demands that you step beyond who you were and rise fully, unapologetically, into your true calling. It may feel disorienting at first. The roles you've outgrown will tug at you. Some people will try to pull you back into old patterns, not out of malice, but because they can't recognize this new, bold light emerging from you. Let them misunderstand you for a season, because the version of you being revealed today is ahead of its time. You are not obligated to shrink for anyone's comfort or remain trapped by anyone else's expectations. This is the moment to let the past be a classroom, not a prison. Every limitation, every false agreement, every not enough that once defined, you release them now. You are not here to be a background character in your own story. You are the headline. The divine has not chosen you to blend in, but to break the mold. Your uniqueness is not a flaw, it is your evidence of purpose. Think of David, overlooked by his own family, called from obscurity to face giants, and ultimately rule as king. Or Ruth, whose loyalty and faithfulness redefined legacy in a foreign land. Their identities were not what the world saw, but what heaven declared. Today, your new name is being spoken in the Spirit: leader, healer, light-bearer, chosen one. The titles of your past, rejected and overlooked, misunderstood, have expired. Feel the permission in this moment to stand tall. You owe no one an explanation for your transformation. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to shine. Every lesson learned in darkness becomes a foundation for your light. Stillness is no longer stagnation. It is sacred preparation. Your silence was never weakness. It was the cocoon in which your power grew. You are not obligated to keep explaining your elevation. The world may not recognize you at first, but soon they won't be able to ignore you. This is a holy rebellion, a break from everything that tried to confine you. Today, as you embrace your true identity, you align with a divine rhythm that makes you magnetic to purpose and impossible to overlook. Let every step you take from this moment forward be an act of self-validation. You no longer require validation from the past, from the doubters, from the old voices in your head. The only thing that matters now is honoring the truth of who you are and who you are becoming. The universe responds not to your old story, but to the vibration you hold now. Hold it with pride. Hold it with faith. Hold it as a living testament that you, chosen one, are finally home in your own destiny. Today is the unveiling, chosen one. All the blessings you once dreamed about in secret, all the prayers you whispered into your pillow, all the moments you wondered if the universe truly saw you, this is when your faith becomes visible and your favor undeniable. The 25th of June is not about random good fortune. It is about the arrival of custom blessings, tailor-made for the one who endured and remained faithful in obscurity. The anointing on your life, which was hidden for protection, is now being revealed for purpose. There is a shift in the atmosphere that marks you for miracles. You have noticed it already, haven't you? The sudden clarity, the unexpected opportunities, the conversations that reveal more than expected. These are not accidents, but orchestrated moments from the divine. Your name is rising in rooms you have not yet entered. Your energy is remembered in places you've never been. The world is about to witness the evidence of what you carried in silence, the oil of your calling, the fire of your perseverance, the royalty of your spirit. This is the season where closed doors open without warning, where walls turn into windows, where what once seemed impossible is now inevitable. Do not underestimate what is happening. When favor finds you, it cannot be ignored even by those who once overlooked you. The people and places that fail to see your value will have no choice but to acknowledge the glory that rests on you now. Think of Joseph, who went from prisoner to palace in a single day. He was not just restored, he was elevated in the sight of everyone who doubted him. The same dynamic is at work for you. This isn't about revenge, it's about recognition. Heaven does not need applause, only obedience, and you have been faithful when no one was watching. Today, your blessings are being matched to your unique walk and vibration. The doors that are opening are not generic. They are aligned with your soul's deepest calling, prepared specifically for your hands to receive. The answers that come are not just for you, but for those you will touch and influence. What arrives today is not hype, it is holy. The difference is unmistakable, and so is your new reality. Feel that shift. You are not chasing after anything anymore. You are attracting everything that belongs to you. No more begging for scraps or pleading for acceptance. You are now standing in the flow of divine abundance, receiving with open hands and an open heart. The new rhythm of your life is one of magnetism, not striving. You rise, and your blessings rise with you. You speak, and your atmosphere transforms. Everything you touch in this season carries the fragrance of heaven's approval. Let go of any lingering doubt. You are not here by accident. Your faithfulness has activated this unveiling. This is the moment where you move from hiddenness to prominence. Not through noise, but through undeniable energy and effortless elevation. The blessings arriving today are for you. Chosen one, custom fit, heaven sent, and long overdue. Chosen one. What unfolds today is more than personal breakthrough. It is the moment a generational shift is set in motion. Your yes on the 25th of June echoes backwards and forwards through time, breaking ancient chains and rewriting the destiny of everyone connected to you. You are not just receiving a blessing for yourself. You are answering the silent prayers of your ancestors, carrying the hopes of generations who dreamed of a day like this, but never saw it manifest. Now, by simply stepping into your divine timeline, you are becoming the answer to what others could only hope for. Feel the weight and privilege of that truth. For so long, it may have felt like your battles were only your own. Your waiting, uniquely difficult. Your progress painfully slow. But all along, you were moving the needle for those who came before and those who will come after. Your courage is breaking cycles of lack, limitation, invisibility, and self-doubt that tried to become your family's inheritance. Today, as you step through the doorway of your new season, those chains fall away, and you inherit something radically new: freedom, abundance, and spiritual authority. This is how generational legacies are reborn. Remember Abraham, whose obedience established blessings that stretched through countless descendants. Recall Esther, who risked her life for a people she would never meet. Yet her courage altered the future forever. You, chosen one, are standing in that same stream of destiny. Your yes is not quiet, it is thunderous in the spiritual realm. It shakes foundations and builds new ones simultaneously. You may notice relationships shifting, doors closing, or sudden clarity about where you do and do not belong. Do not mistake these transitions as losses. They are sacred realignments. Sometimes, the blessing on your life will make others uncomfortable, and the new level you step into requires you to let go of what no longer matches your vibration. Allow these endings. They are necessary. They are holy. They make room for connections and opportunities that are in true resonance with who you are becoming. As you claim this generational shift, understand that you are not called to carry everyone with you, only those willing to rise. You are not obligated to rescue those who refuse their own growth. Your responsibility is to honor your path, set a new standard, and let your elevation speak for itself. There will be those who celebrate you and those who question you. But your job is not to convince it, is simply to continue. Trust that the work you do in the Spirit today will manifest in your lineage. Future generations will benefit from your courage. The burdens you have carried end here. The blessings you now receive will multiply through every branch of your family tree. Chosen one. You are not just living for yourself anymore. You are a bridge between the prayers of the past and the promises of the future. This is the power and responsibility of a generational shift. Stand in it boldly, knowing heaven celebrates your every step. There is a sacred fire awakening in you today. Chosen one. The old fear that once dictated your choices, the hesitation that once held you back, is dissolving in the presence of a new power. The 25th of June isn't asking you to play it safe. It is demanding that you lead with courage, with clarity, with a soul on fire for your divine assignment. The energy that surrounds you right now is not timid, it is bold, electric, and undeniable. You are not called to tiptoe into your destiny. You are called to set the pace, to walk in rooms with the authority of one who has survived the storm and carries the blueprint for breakthrough. Feel this surge in your spirit, the kind of confidence that isn't loud or boastful, but steady and undeniable. For so long, your light flickered behind closed doors, hidden to protect you until your spirit was strong enough to carry the flame. But now, that light is spilling, over-igniting new dreams, attracting new alliances, sparking hope in those who have watched you from a distance. You are magnetic now, not because of anything you do, but because of who you have become. Your fire draws in opportunities, relationships, and miracles aligned with your highest self. Remember Moses, whose fear once made him question his voice, yet whose encounter with the burning bush turned him into a leader who would not be denied. Your burning bush is here today. The clarity you feel is confirmation. The passion in your chest is your compass. No longer must you wait for the perfect conditions or approval from the outside. Your inner fire is your permission slip to advance, to speak, to create, to lead. Let your choices today reflect your new reality. Say yes to what excites your soul and no to what drains it. Move toward the open doors. Even if the path is unfamiliar, take action on the inspired ideas that visit you now, for they are seeds destined to bear fruit. When resistance arises, and it will remember that fire is not diminished by adversity, it is refined. Every challenge is fuel for your mission. Every no becomes the wind that fans your flame higher. As you move in this new fire, expect the atmosphere around you to shift. People will sense something different, even if they can't name it. Old environments may feel restrictive. That's okay. It's a sign you're outgrowing what no longer fits your spirit. Don't shrink back to make others comfortable. Don't dim your radiance out of fear of being misunderstood. You are not here to blend in. You are here to blaze a trail. Others will be drawn to your warmth, to your passion, to your unwavering conviction. Let your life be proof that leading with fire attracts blessings that fear could never secure. Today, let your soul burn with purpose. Walk in the knowledge that you are divinely guided, divinely protected, and divinely unstoppable. The world may not be ready for the full force of who you are becoming, but the heavens have already approved it. Move forward with holy boldness. Chosen one. The fire within you is the greatest sign that your breakthrough is not only possible, it is inevitable. Chosen one. As today's message draws to its divine climax, pause and feel the reality of what is unfolding in your spirit. June 25, 2025 is not just a date, is your personal invitation into a new chapter. An era where destiny finally catches up with all you have endured, believed, and dreamed. Everything you have heard was not just a collection of inspiring words, but a direct activation, a confirmation that the universe, heaven, and your own soul have conspired to bring you into alignment right now. You are not just entering a new season, you are being reborn as the rare, radiant force you were always meant to become. Look at what has shifted in these moments. You have released the chains of old stories, shed the identities that no longer fit, and opened the door to blessings customized for you, alone. Today, your yes echoes not only in your own life, but through generations, breaking every pattern that tried to hold you back. You have felt the sacred fire ignite within, burning away fear and setting your spirit ablaze for the path ahead. The divine has unveiled your favor. The universe is sending confirmations. Angels are arranging opportunities. The work you have done in secret will now speak in public. Your energy, your presence, your legacy. Let these words be your affirmation. I am chosen. I am ready. I am walking in purpose, abundance, and fearless faith. Every delay was protection. Every heartbreak was preparation. I am aligned, and my path is clear. No force on earth can stop what has already been declared in heaven. This is your divine confirmation. Chosen one, you have not missed your moment. You have not been overlooked. Today is the day the heavens move on your behalf. Right now, your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't entered. Your dreams are drawing closer. Your prayers are manifesting as reality. Do not shrink. Do not doubt. Do not wait for another sign. Step boldly into what has always been yours. The universe will meet you with miracles at every turn. Now, as you cross this sacred threshold, hear this blessing. May your courage outshine every fear. May your light ignite new hope in everyone you meet. May you walk with such authority that even the impossible bows in your presence. The world needs the fullness of who you are, becoming right now. But remember, this is only the beginning. There's a deeper unveiling, a higher calling still to be revealed. The greatest miracles are set to find you when you least expect them. So stay awake, stay present, and remain fiercely available for all that is about to unfold. Chosen one. Your story is no longer hidden. Your legacy begins today. Step through the doorway. Everything is about to change forever.